What if one of the most controversial texts in Christian history wasn't destroyed by Rome, but simply left out? What if a gospel attributed to Mary Magdalene once circulated among believers, only to vanish for over 1,500 years? And why was it never included in the Bible? Was the church afraid of its message? Or was there another reason entirely? Tonight, we uncover the story behind the Gospel of Mary and why it became one of Christianity's forgotten books. For centuries, Christians knew only the four Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But in the late 19th century, archaeologists discovered an ancient manuscript in Egypt. Written in Coptic and preserving an older Greek tradition, it became known as the Gospel of Mary. Several pages were already missing. Yet what survived revealed a fascinating portrait of Mary Magdalene as a disciple who offered comfort, wisdom, and spiritual insight to the others. But there was one problem. The Gospel of Mary was never included in the New Testament. Why? Was it really written by Mary? Despite its title, scholars do not believe Mary Magdalene herself wrote the book. Most historians date the Gospel of Mary to the 2nd century, many decades after the lives of Jesus and his disciples. This placed it much later than the four canonical Gospels. By that time, different Christian communities had developed different beliefs and traditions. Some embraced writings that focused on visions and secret teachings. Others insisted that authority rested on teachings publicly handed down from the apostles. And the Gospel of Mary stood right in the middle of that debate. Unlike the New Testament Gospels, the Gospel of Mary emphasizes inner spiritual knowledge. It speaks about visions, it describes the soul's journey, and it focuses less on rules and more on overcoming fear, ignorance, and attachment. Some scholars detect ideas associated with Gnostic Christianity, a movement that flourished during the 2nd century. These ideas differed from what became mainstream Christian teaching. As church leaders worked to define which books belonged in the Bible, they preferred writings they believed were closest to the apostles and widely accepted across Christian communities. The Gospel of Mary failed to meet those standards. Was it suppressed? Some people believe the church deliberately suppressed Mary's voice. Others argue that the book simply fell out of use because it was accepted only by small groups of believers. No official record exists showing a worldwide effort to destroy the Gospel of Mary. Instead, history suggests that many early Christian writings gradually disappeared as certain books became more popular and others were copied less often. Over time, the Gospel of Mary faded into obscurity. Eventually, it vanished completely. Or so people thought. What does it mean today? The Gospel of Mary does not replace the Bible, nor does it prove hidden conspiracies. But it reminds us that early Christianity was more diverse and complex than many people realize. Different groups preserved different traditions. Different communities asked different questions. And some voices, like Mary's, nearly disappeared from history. Yet after 15 centuries, her gospel speaks once again, not from the center of Christianity, but from its forgotten edges. Was Mary Magdalene's gospel banned? Or was it simply left behind as Christianity chose a different path? The answer may never be simple, but one thing is certain. The sands of Egypt preserved a story the world almost forgot, and the hidden scrolls still whisper, waiting to be heard once more. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.